Well, as summer approaches, police are renewing a warning about teen takeovers, a growing trend in the metro and across the country where groups of teens flood local parks. Joe McCoy has a look at what officials are seeing. Joe?
Yeah, Julie, word about these teen takeovers can spread very quickly on social media. Police are now trying to learn about them before they turn into trouble.
A trend continuing to grow around the Twin Cities metro.
There's been a lot of fights.
And across the country. Teen takeovers leading to chaos. On Monday, 53 people arrested at one in Chicago.
My biggest concern is the safety for everyone.
Crystal Mayor Julie Deschler saw her city impacted firsthand by 3 nights in a row of teen takeovers that led to fights at Becker Park in March.
They're monitoring a lot of the different social media sites that teenagers or younger people tend to use.
Deschler says Crystal PD ensured that did not happen again this Memorial Day weekend. The department posting on Facebook Saturday night that they received information about another takeover planned for Sunday and that it would not be tolerated.
They're trying to get ahead of it and encourage people. You don't want to come because we're going to be here waiting for you.
Unfortunately, that takeover moved to Firehouse Park in Brooklyn Center.
These teen takeovers spread really easily.
Zoe Solis is a student at Brooklyn Center Middle School. She shared with us this social media post promoting the Firehouse Park takeover on Sunday. In the post, it says, quote, "We not going to Becker Park anymore."
It's really been a hot topic for students in my class. They really talk about the takeovers and what's happening at them.
Brooklyn Center PD says on Sunday, 50 kids caused disturbances and forced Firehouse Park to close. Then on Monday, officers were again dispatched to the park, this time for fights, fireworks, and disturbances involving more than 100 kids.
In the end, it's the parents' responsibility to make sure they know where their kids are.
Brooklyn Center PD did not get back to me today regarding an interview, but I did also speak with the executive director of Touch Outreach, which is a violence prevention organization. He says stopping these takeovers is not only about prevention from police, but intervention into these kids' lives and having healthy activities for them to participate in. Julie.
You really feel for officers and people trying to break up these groups because they can reassemble so quickly because of their phones.
Exactly, and we saw one of these teen takeovers over the weekend, the Memorial Day weekend. Groups moved to a different location, then businesses actually had to close their doors because they were worried about the teens potentially coming in and stealing stuff, etc. Julie.
All right, thank you, Joe.